back to my channel. It's another one of those Disney eye makeup tutorials. We have a few more to go and I'm very excited. I really hope you guys aren't getting bored of these. Please like them. Please. So today we already have our base makeup on. We are looking like Casper the Ghost with a little bit of blush, which is fine. Basically, I used all the same products that I use pretty much in all my videos, you know, like I've done a few of these tutorials where I show the products and a few where I don't. So if you want to know, check one of the other eye tutorial makeup thingies because I might have shown the product. So yeah. But today we're going to be doing Beauty and the Beast inspired eye makeup. I'm really excited to do this one. I absolutely love eye makeup. I absolutely love Beauty and the Beast. The original movie was honestly so beautiful, and hence Belle. But I really liked the storyline, and then the one that Emma Watson did. Pure magic. So we're going to be doing a beautiful little eye makeup tutorial with Beauty and the Beast. So I'm just going to be going in with the Cash Color Trip eyeshadow palettes. And taking a Luffy Duffy brush. And packing that on. So normally I have been doing voiceovers for this video, so I'm just putting this like on my above my crease and winging it out. Wow. So normally I do voiceovers, but I wanted to have a little chitty chat. So I am leaving soon. I bring it up in every video, but it's soon now. I still have to pack and do other things and do Halloween videos, so there's a lot that needs to be done. And I'm scared. But we're fine. We have a schedule. As long as we stick to it, we'll be okay. It's fine. Anyways. What I'm most excited for is when we go down in Disney. I will be turning 20 on the 17th at 6 p.m. So we will be having dinner in the parks, or in one of the park, for my birthday. And I'm very excited, but I'm also kind of nervous to turn 20, which is weird, but I mean, like, I'm leaving my teenage years forever. I'll never be a teenager again. And honestly, when I was younger, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I can't wait to be an adult. And as much as I'm an adult now, people still see, or people still hear teen when I say my age, 19, and they're like, oh, you're young. And yes, 20 is still young, don't get me wrong. But you can kind of see the point of when you say 20 versus 19, like the teen part just takes the adult away, basically. And for me, I find that having that teen in your age, in the name of your age, kind of was a little bit of a protective layer of if you screwed up, you're just a teenager, you know, it's fine. But when you're in your 20s, it's kind of like, well, if you screw up, you know, you're an adult, fix it. And that's what I'm nervous for. Like, obviously, I'll still have, like, my family and my friends and, you know, loved ones to help me and guide me and stuff. I mean, half my friends are approaching their 30s. One of my friends is literally 30. So it's not like I'm alone in this. So I'm fine that way. It's just a little bit nerve-wracking. Plus, like, I did college, but I didn't do college, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't go to an actual college program. I didn't go to NSE. I didn't go, like, to a school, because a lot of people did go to an actual school. But I did my courses online, and they were makeup courses and beauty courses and stuff, and I never really had the college experience. It's not something that I want. There's nothing that I really want to do that's in person. I kind of did all my stuff that I wanted to do, and they were just online. And honestly, a college experience is not what I really want. So I'm fine with that. But it is a little bit nerve-wracking that there's so many people that I know that are like, I'm going to be a nurse, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be an electrician, I'm going to be a carpenter, like things like that. And I'm like, I'm going to be a beauty influencer. And it's terrifying because there's stuff you go to college and you get spit out with the knowledge and you get spit out with the job. I mean, not always. Of course, you always have to like go out and do your research and find your job and stuff. But like, I don't want to say it's easier, but it's a little less of a lottery. And with what I want to do, you have to win the lottery with it, because becoming on social media, you have to post all the time, have good content, be unique, and I'm trying to find my uniqueness because, of course, I love Halloween, but that's not unique. So there's a lot of people on the internet who love Halloween, which is why, like, my beauty boutique, I'm not going to get too much into it, is going to work out for me because there's parts about me that are unique to me that the rest of my town doesn't have. So it's a little bit easier in that aspect, but for the internet, there's so many people like you, and you have to really find your niche, and I have not found that. So that's really hard, and honestly, like, you have to really win the lottery and make people want to watch you, and half the time, I don't even want to watch me. So that's what makes me really nervous, is that I'm approaching 20, and I know what I want to do with my life, but I don't know how to get there. I am working towards it, but it's not like working towards like a 9-to-5 job or going to school. This is a little bit different, and that's what freaks me out. That at any given moment, and I know any given moment everything else can disappear for everybody else in life, but like any given moment this can just completely flop, makeup can go out. I know it never will, but like, you know what I mean. It can just end instantly, and it's kind of terrifying that when you're a teenager. And yeah, I live alone and I pay my own bills, so yeah, I kind of have to keep my life together a little bit. But when you're a teenager, it's okay. I mean, it's always okay to have these dreams. Always okay to have big dreams and to always go for them. You're never too old and you're never too young to go for your big dreams. I mean, if you have a dream, go for it. But it's a little bit easier to go for these dreams when you're younger, because if they crash, you're still young enough, and like, people will still see you as young enough to go and do things. Because, I mean, if you're 70 and you want to go to college, go to college. Go do what you want. I mean, like, you're never too old to do anything. But it's also the society seeing you a certain way. That got deep. I'm just nervous for turning 20 and actually being an adult and losing my teenage years and never being able to be in them again. And honestly, I didn't do much. And I mean, that's fine. Like, I have some good memories. I mean, like, parents, please don't watch this. But I remember one time when me and my friend said that we were going to go for a walk at her place. We ended up actually finding this forest, and we went for a walk, and we were really, like, we were probably like 13, 14. But we went for a walk in the forest, and we found a bridge, and we took a photo shoot. And we were riding our bikes. We could have definitely gotten murdered that night. But we took a photo shoot, and, you know, we were just hanging out in the forest, and it was so much fun. And I felt so rebellious. I mean, my parents knew where I was because they had like Find My Friends on my phone, so I obviously was able to see where I was. And where we lived was relatively safe. So I wasn't too worried about it, and I guess they weren't too worried about it. I'm pretty sure they know about it because I did post the pictures. And I probably showed my mom the pictures. But, so, like, I remember doing things like that, and I've been to Comic-Con with my friends, and that was really fun. I think that was actually the same night that me and my friend went out to that forest. And, like, you know, I've had tons of, like, work experience, like, jobs and stuff, so that's pretty cool, like, working at a grocery store, working at a liquor store, working at a banquet, working at a clothing store, Halloween store, now another clothing store, and a beauty supply shop. And honestly, it's just kind of... Oh, and I also worked at a fast food restaurant. But that was not good. We don't talk about that. Anyways, so like I got lots of experience and I do have really good memories. But I kind of wish that I did more things. Like, this is going to be weird that I wish this, but I wish that I was a little bit more rebellious. Because even though, like, I did sneak out, they knew exactly where I was. And I told them after. And I'm pretty sure I called them during. But they didn't really, they were fine. But I kind of wish that, like, even, like, I did, like, I'm glad I stay safe, but I wish like I did safe things that were a little more rebellious. Because I never snuck out, but I've snuck someone in. It didn't really actually, I didn't sneak them in, my parents saw it on the camera. But I didn't know that at the time. And I brought one of my friends over, because I was having a sleepover, and I brought one of my friends over, and we all watched a movie, and then they left, and I didn't tell my parents they came over. Not they wouldn't have cared that 3 girls were watching a movie, but like, it was just kind of fun, you know, things like that. And I've gone to kind of like a party at, it was like this kids party, there's literally for kids, at this like child youth center, things like that. Like, I'm glad for those memories, but I just kind of wish that I did something more rebellious, just like a smack in the face kind of thing. But honestly, at the same time, I'm looking back going, thank goodness I didn't do that. But, because I wasn't somebody that really did much until recently, to be honest. I never really enjoyed going out, so. But you know, as much as I wish that I was a little more popular in school and wish I did more things and was jealous of all the people going out and partying, I made good friends. I have my friends and I know who are my true friends. And as much as things changed and I wish that like I had a partner and I wish that I had way more friends, I am actually really content with how my life is, surprisingly. I like being single. I like that I'm entering my 20s single because who knows who I'm going to meet during my 20s. This is like the prime time, you know? Like, I mean, I'm so happy for the high school sweethearts and the people who met young. I mean, I'm so happy for you guys. My parents did that. My brother did that. I tried to do that. But I'm very excited to enter my 20s single and see what's out there and, you know, have some fun. And I'm really happy with my friends that I have. Because if I was the popular person, which I was not, but if I was the popular person and if I was the person that, you know, had all these friends, I doubt any of them would actually be true. To be honest, I doubt any of them would actually still be here. But I have my 2 girls that I know are going to be there no matter what. And then I have my Sally's girls that I love. They're my girls. And like I have like my people, you know.
So I'm starting off with a red aqua liner. This one is from my business that hopefully will be up again soon. Stay tuned. But I'm taking my red aqua liner and of course drawing a rose for Beauty and the Beast because you know the iconic rose. And if you don't know the iconic rose, then what you doing here? Basically, I turned this into a voiceover because I started to ramble and then I forgot to talk for the rest of it. So, here's what I was saying. Basically, I had a lot of ambitious ideas when I was younger and I would rush into them. And if I couldn't achieve them, I didn't want to do anything at all. And that wasn't the most ideal thing. And with becoming an adult and growing up and all these things. Oh, here I'm using the weight from another one of my aqua liners. But with becoming the adult and all that, you can't just have one idea and have it be that or nothing. You have to have options, you have to be flexible, And I'm a little bit nervous because I'm still learning how to be flexible and learning how to have multiple options. And even though I've gotten a lot better with it when I've been growing up through the past couple years, it's still a little bit hard and I get a little bit ambitious with my ideas. And they're all pretty achievable, which is way better than when I was younger, because when I was younger, I wanted to put an elevator in a cardboard box. So there was some ideas that were not achievable. But like the ones that I have now, they are pretty achievable, just pretty big for where I'm at right now. And it's always amazing to have dreams, but you also need to take a step back and really make sure that it's all good. So that's what I was just nervous for. But you know what? We will figure it out as we go along. So here's the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I absolutely loved how this look turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait to wear it down in Disney. And I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you have been worried for when you are turning 20, or what you were worried for before you turned 20. Definitely let me know. Subscribe to the channel and join the family. And as always, all my socials are linked down below. I'd love to have you on those too and be a part of that family as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, look at that. We look great. I love it. Mwah.